Hi guys, Justin for the MTGnoob here bringing you another week of Standard. As you guys know, I've been doing a lot of draft lately, but I haven't really been doing that much Constructed because the format's been kind of in flux. But even with that, there haven't been any really new or exciting decks or anything that's been, it's been Jund and American Midrange, and that's about it as far as first place finishers go anyway. This week I did see something interesting though. I did see a Monogreen deck that took first place recently for some sort of TCG player event. It was a Monogreen mid-range deck. This is the list. It was based around, cheap mana guys, and then really powerful top-end green creatures, with basically Craterhoof Behemoth with a couple of the little guys just to drive through a bunch of damage. I was interested because it ran 4 copies of Group Caller of Beasts, and that's really been kind of the main point of the deck. You basically want to get one of these guys into play, and at that point, you're either going to have Craterhoof as a finisher to -3 and cheat him into play. Colonial Hydra is another alternate way to win, but this guy really makes it possible. I don't think this deck would be nearly as good if this group didn't do all the things that it did between, just putting green creatures in play and getting you a bunch of cards. And this particular deck, especially with the +1, I noticed can get you at least 3 to 4 creatures regularly. So one problem in my testing before today I've noticed is that it has a problem dealing with opposing threats. I mean, it is a mono green deck, so maybe that makes it not tier 1. I don't know. I'm always really skeptical about mono green decks, so I don't know. Use your best judgment. I'm just here to, show you it. So taking a look at the sideboard, we have 3 acidic slimes, obviously for opposing non-creature threats. Ranger's Guiles to protect your own creature. Scavenging Ooze to interact with the graveyard. Triumph of Ferocity gives you some card advantage against decks that really aren't running creatures. You're also running 3 copies of Fog, and this has been kind of key, especially in aggro matchups. Usually, you only need like 1 or 2 turns more against the really fast decks to really drop that Craterhoof and get in that 1 turn's worth of 30 points of damage. The Fogs are in the sideboard to make sure that it happens, and I found that I board them in quite regularly in aggro matchups. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump in some matches and see how we do today.